I believe we are live. Hold on.
Yeah, we're live.
We had like 30 people that were waiting to get in the room, so I apologize to all of those 30 people.
Hold on, we're not on there. We're not on there yet. Are we on there?
The devil was working hard today.
Yeah, whatever.
We're live. We're live. Yes, apology for being late. To everybody, man, had to change technology and all sorts. I'm really uncomfortable now because this ain't really where I usually do the show from. But salute to I'm in the same spot, but I'm on a different device.
We eating, Femi? What? You're on mute, Femi.
Quinoa and salmon.
You eating what?
Quinoa and salmon.
I got something.
That sound like you said hill and salmon. Hill or kale.
I actually said quinoa.
Oh, quinoa. But we can call it quinoa.
All right, let's get to this. What's going on, people? Welcome to another episode of Cut the Chat. Sorry, we are 28 minutes late. The devil was working overtime today. WhatsApp went down. YouTube was locking us out. We know there's people that were waiting to get in. We saw the chat room. Salute to everybody that was waiting, but we will give you a full hour today. Sorry about the late start, but we are back every Tuesday night, 9 o'clock for Cut the Chat live. What's going on, lads?
Man said we're giving him a full hour. How you know man's got that kind of time left?
Where you going?
I've got things to do, cuz.
What have you got to do?
I've got to have a shave and that, innit?
Your fashion just switches up every week. It's
all the time. No, all the time, bro. All the time, bro. Yeah, I'm just...
Wait. Some people are stuck in the last live thing, in the last live chat. Is that right?
What do you mean?
Some people what?
What does that mean?
Yeah. Oh, they can't move over to the new one.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that means.
I don't.
Oh, so there's like 2 live chats going. So I started a brand new one.
Yeah. I think there's 2 live chats going.
Yep.
Yeah, there's 2 live chats going.
Oh yeah. There's that one.
Yeah. Can you tell everyone in that group to go to the other one?
Tell everybody that's in the chat that right now that can see us, tell them to lock off and come to this one, if that's okay.
What's your situation in this group is live?
I don't know. All right. So
technology, man, it's failing us.
Yeah, it's killing us today.
It's killing us.
Actually,
you and technology are failing. Not technology by itself.
Say that again. What did you say?
Never mind.
What is your phone? Your technology was failing us too. I can't hear what you said. All
right, can we anchor this show because we're looking very unprofessional today?
Ace, can you send me the link?
Yeah, go on.
Ace.
Yeah.
Can you please send me the link so I can go on my laptop?
All right, one second. What's making me angry? It's fine. We're gonna keep this together.
You messaged them?
Yes, but you guys message them.
We can't come out of it and go back to the other one.
There's 37 people in the middle.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Oh no, those.
What are they doing? Just waiting for us to come on.
No, so where's my chat gone? Right, are we ready to roll? How many people are in the chat now?
Femi, I've sent it.
Thanks, Ace. I appreciate you.
Whenever you say stuff like that, I feel like you're patronizing me. Makes me angry.
No, but I'm being nice. I'm being polite.
I don't believe in your niceness.
Wow.
Anyway, I love you.
I'm not believing the niceness.
I'm gonna leave and come back, guys.
What?
You can't leave. We're on.
What's going on?
Right, let's talk about Femi while he's gone. Let's talk about him.
Wait, one way.
I think it's time to hand in these P45, bro.
All right, listen, we got 40 people watching now. Sorry to everybody that's watching a live screen that's got nothing going on. There's a lot to talk about this week, and we need to get to it. Where do we start? Do we start with Jada, Will, August Alsina, and entanglement?
Well, is it why we're there? We might as well. Why not? Let's go, man.
No.
Why don't we start there?
Let's start with Wiley and Sideman.
What? I don't want to start with Wiley and Sideman.
No, all right. Let's start with Will. Let's start with Will and Jada. Because remember what you were saying last week. You were blaming August.
I'm still running. I'm doubling down on that. I'm doubling down on that 100%. Of course. I don't feel any differently this week than I felt last week. I feel exactly the same way.
This is Jada's fault, man.
Thank you.
But still,
this is nurture. She was nurturing, man. She was nurturing, man. She got man when. Sorry, yeah, grooming. She was grooming, man. She knew he was vulnerable. I said this last week. He was vulnerable. Do you get what I'm saying? He was finding it hard to cope with certain things, and she jumped on the sausage. That's what it was, bro.
Let me ask you a question.
Let's not sugarcoat it. That's what it was.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, so we're saying he was vulnerable, yeah?
Yeah.
Hold on, Femi's back. He was vulnerable. If he wasn't vulnerable, do you think the same thing would have happened, or you think he would have been able to maneuver around the situation a bit better?
No, if he wasn't vulnerable, then it wouldn't have come out. We would be none the wiser right now.
So you're saying the only reason it's come out is because he was vulnerable?
Reggie, listen. You see mental health, yeah?
No, I know, yeah?
Right. Now, this is the thing, yeah? If you're not being looked after, nurtured and whatever in the right way, then you're just gonna feel that you need to release, or you need to lash out, you need to let the world know. So she failed him on that end. Do you know what I mean? It's all well and good you going for the young thing and getting your little piece every Thursday and Friday night and blah blah blah. But when the young thing's under pressure mentally, you clearly wasn't there for him.
But we're on his mental health. But what about Will's?
This is exactly what I'm saying. I feel sorry for one person and one person only. Willard Carroll Smith, yeah?
You get what I'm saying?
Born and raised on the playground. That's where he spent most of his days. That's all he knows, yeah? And he was embarrassed on national internet. I was going to say TV, but it weren't TV. He was embarrassed on international internet by his wife, and had to sit across the table from her while she told him that she was getting laying down by an R&B singer. Not even a great R&B singer, just an okay one. Nah, embarrassing.
She sat on a chair and crossed her legs, bro.
Crossed her legs! And sat in front of her husband to tell him entanglement. Nah, G. That's the only person I feel sorry for in this whole thing.
Killed him.
You know what I liked about him? That he wasn't having a bar of it. He was like, what? Excuse me? Explain that. Don't think you can come up with big words like Femi and baffle me. Like, no. Nah, explain that. You can't do that.
But you know what? Am I the only one that sits here and thinking, why the hell did he go? Why did they even have to go on live and explain this anyway?
Because they're trying to save the Smith name. That's all I care about.
Hold on a minute. When Solange gave Jay-Z the karate kick in the lift, yeah, no comment. To this day, no one knows what I want.
True. Well, no one's made a whole album about Jay-Z cheating, though.
Yeah, I hear that. But what I'm saying to you is we still don't know. We ain't heard it from the dog's mouth. We haven't heard it. We don't know.
Speculation.
What makes? I don't understand why they felt they had to come and talk to. Who are we? That's man's personal business, bro.
Lee, do you know why? The way I look at this, everything that their man they do, if they can monetize it, they're doing it. If they can make some P from it, they're doing it. And do you know the amount of numbers that this is taken to her site or whatever it is? Bro, this is probably quadruple.
She broke Facebook records.
Bro, what?
She broke records on Facebook.
Bro, it's broke. You know what? He could have never seen this backlash.
Mm.
He's taken over the Michael Jordan meme. He's the new meme.
That meme is priceless. Like, it's finished. And Will Smith doesn't deserve that. I'm sorry. He doesn't.
Bro, Arsenal lost to Tottenham and they used his face on with the Arsenal kit. Are they mugging us? Are they mugging it? Like, bro, where does it stop now? Where does it stop?
It doesn't.
Femi, are you gonna say something?
Yeah.
And you know what the killer thing is?
You lot are saying all the stuff I want to say.
You know what the killer thing is with Jada?
Mute the thing then.
You know Jada, yeah? Jada sits on the red table every week, yeah, or whenever she does it, and she preaches like she's at the forefront of this thing in it. Like she knows what I want, but her thing was the most smash up. She had the most smash up situation going in. So how and now everyone's taking advice from this woman, and her thing was mash up.
Straight.
I cannot seek advice from this person now.
I think there's words I want to use for Jada Pinkett Smith, but they're not very nice. But I think she was not very. I think she embarrassed her husband. Yes, she took advantage of somebody that was vulnerable, but I also think that he should have just taken that on the chin, taken the L. And not brought it out to part. I'm sorry. Like, we've all been mugged off by women. What are you talking about? Who hasn't been mugged off by a woman? Someone on this camera right now tell me they haven't been mugged off by a woman. Do you go and sit down in the internet and talk about it? No. Just take it on the chin.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hold them lashes. You hold them lashes.
Will has to take some responsibility because he went there with his big stuff. He didn't have to.
What, to sit at the table?
Yeah, he didn't have to do that.
Yeah, because he's trying to protect, he's trying to salvage the Smith family name. And he's like, look, if we just sit down and have this conversation.
Going back to what Lee was saying about Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Solange, yeah, bruv, Will Smith didn't have to say a single thing.
He didn't have to say nothing.
He didn't have to go on no red table nonsense. He didn't have to do any of that. You went on there with your big face, and now people are feeling sorry for him. He didn't have to do that.
He had his right to remain silent.
Absolutely.
He did not exercise this right, bro. He did it. I don't know what, bro. The thing is, he looked mashed up, bro. He looked tired, bro. He looked like he hadn't slept for days, bro. He looked stressed. Can't even say he looked fresh-faced. He just looked hurt, bro.
Yeah, on the boot.
I was looking at him like, bro. I guarantee his breath stunk. He hadn't eaten for time. His stomach shrunk. Bro, I can only imagine what the brother was going through, bro.
Stress.
For her to sit across the table, she looked fresh.
Yeah.
No. Bro, all the man them, everything you're saying, facts. I woke up the next day and I wanted to cry for Will Smith.
Straight.
I wanted to
you
cry.
Was messaging the group in pain.
No. Seriously, the next day I woke up here in the morning and I couldn't stop thinking about Will Smith. And I was feeling sad. And I was thinking, nah, that's Will Smith.
Straight.
She did that to Will Smith.
Bro.
Fresh Prince, you know.
Was he worth 450 million or 250 million or something?
Forget how much money he's worth. He's Will Smith.
That's it.
He could be a pauper, but he's Will Smith. He gave us Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He gave us all them rubbish songs that we liked in the 90s.
Getting jiggy with it. No.
No, he's Will Smith. You're right. She's rude. She's rude, blood.
The rudest.
Bro, she's sat there with her legs crossed, looking fresh. My man looked like he'd been crying for days.
Days, bro. Days.
Oh, no, but you're talking like he didn't know this was going on. He knew this was going on.
No,
so what's he upset about?
No. I don't know why Will Smith. Someone said to me, but they've always had an open relationship, blah, blah, blah. Goes, I don't know what the rationale is, but I know Will Smith's not happy right now. And that makes me sad.
Femi, listen, I hear you and I agree with you, yeah? But what I'm saying is Will Smith is a grown man. He made a conscious decision to sit down in front of his wife, as you said, on international internet, Ace, and do that interview.
We have to hashtag that.
What, international internet?
Yeah.
Bro, you know what? I didn't think that was actually going to come out. So you know that day that Femi, you posted the link to the group, yeah, and then it was there, and I said nah, and I tapped on the link, yeah, and I was having dinner with some friends because I was helping a friend move house, yeah, and it was proper like we had a restaurant kind of thing set up in the house. It was nice, the wine was flowing, and the link came in. I had that little stomach, that thing in your stomach, like your brother texts you to say your girl's cheating on you. I had that lump. No, I had that in my stomach. I had to leave. I said, can you guys, can I leave the table? I went to the bathroom and I watched the whole interview. That's how serious I was. And I was I came back, I couldn't even eat. I was done. I was just like, nah, it's not nice.
You know, and the thing is, I know you're saying, he sat down at the table. Do you know what it is? Will Smith is properly trying to contain this whole thing and just trying to control the narrative. What you need to understand is, Damon, if me and you rob banks, and you bring in somebody that is a wild man, Like you're like, oh yeah, no, that's my bridge, and he can roll with us. Like you've brought somebody that has messed up the whole thing. We've got this arrangement. We're making nice peace together. We're happy. You've brought someone in that's messed up the whole thing.
Hey, hold on.
And now we're going to jail.
Hold on. We can put a 2-year spin on this, yeah? Because this has been going on for about 2 years, yeah?
Maybe longer than that.
So, I think it was 4 years. 4 years.
Yeah.
So this was like 4 years ago, but it went on for a year, 2 years.
All right, so let's say 2 years. Ace, see me and you rob banks. You seen that 2 years of us robbing banks with the crazy man? Let's call it monetization. So we've got monetization in, and we know he's right.
Bro, why would you do that to him, bro?
We're going for a monetization under the bus, though.
He might have warrants.
He gets it in. Anyway, Ace, we are eating. We are mashing food. We are mashing guap. You see, for that 2 years, you know my man's a liability, but you know he's a good guy for the job. We're mashing P. So you're happy with it. Like somebody said, Will was complicit from the start, fam. He knew what time it was. Of course he did.
Listen.
Wait,
all of this Will was happy, he knew what time it was. That's not the issue here. The issue is Will Smith went on international internet.
Well, then that's his
Yes.
And he's sat there.
I have.
No, that's the issue.
Thing.
It's not even about,
you
know what? It's not even about, relationship goals. I didn't look at them as relationship goals. I didn't think they didn't have an open relationship. I didn't think their relationship wasn't weird. I didn't think that Jada Pinkett wanted to marry Will Smith in the first place. I didn't think any of these things. The problem I had was Will Smith and that thought it was okay to sit there and try to do this PR stunt by sitting there like he was happy, but Will looked vexed like he wanted to box her in the face. And he shouldn't have been doing that on the internet.
Bro, after that interview went out, it would have been like, no.
Whose fault is that, Femi? Femi, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that?
Jada's.
Oh. Man's not blaming anyone. I think he's complicit.
You're copping out. What, you think somebody can make you do something live on international internet when you don't want to do it?
Stop saying international internet.
No, that's our new thing. We have to run with it.
You think man can make you do that, Femi? You, big Nigerian, hardback, came here when you were 7 years old. Come on.
No, I came even later when I was 10. But the point I'm making is beyond that. The point I'm making is that ultimately, our Will Smith is on internet, and back. You know what? There's so many angles to this. Like there's even an angle that was not explored. That Jada Pinkett seems like an evil, mean-spirited person.
Wow. The thing is, I'm not disagreeing with you. But we're really moving like Will played no part in it. Listen,
no, man's not saying this is not Will Smith's fault. Will Smith's
we're just saying how it let it come out. That's the
no. Will Smith's an idiot. Like, let's not even like. They're all idiots. They're all foolish.
I'm cool with that. Okay, I'm cool with that.
But what I'm saying, let's break down every character. Look, listen. August Alsina,
lost you.
He's a lost you.
Lost Messi.
No, but we cannot sit here and pretend like she did not groom August Alsina to make herself feel better.
That's one more thing about the August thing, though. Yeah, let's not pretend that man didn't have an album coming out, and this is the only reason we know.
No, we're not disputing.
No,
that.
let's not like that's messy. That is messy.
No.
Yeah, on his behalf, yeah, fair enough.
That's
but we're
messy.
talking about the whole process of allowing this to become an interview out here. Like when if things going in your relationship, you don't choose to come on the line and say, right, boom, this is the situation, boom, 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 boom. Do you get what I'm saying? Like there's some things are sacred in it, and it's personal in it.
Straight.
Like she was on there and she was saying certain things like, I needed it for so long, bro. She's closing her eyes.
I wanted to feel good and that, like.
She said I didn't feel. I wanted to feel good. Imagine my wife, on big international internet. Yeah, my wife is sat across from me right now. Yeah, she's sat literally next to me. My wife is on internet talking about to the whole world, that she wanted to feel good, so she slept with some 21-year-old.
She was dying for planting. That's what I'm saying. And the thing is, it wasn't like you could see my man. You couldn't even. You can't even look at my man.
It's not even funny.
You can't even look at my man.
I don't even know what I would do. No, and that's why Will Smith. No, Will Smith's rage.
Hello.
Sorry, you didn't look happy.
Of course. Because like I said, when you have to look at where she went after she left you anyway. So we decided to call it a day, and then you went there, and then man, I have to take you back. Okay, I'm taking you back, and then you have to put this out in my. And no.
You see her, yeah. You see her though. You see her. She has got Will Smith sprung, and every man that's ever been in her life sprung.
She's got a couple of demons. Yeah.
Hey, bro, imagine a man being online talking that cocky about a relationship like that.
Hey, do me a favor.
What?
Come round to my house and punch Ice in the throat, please.
What?
Why me? Like I'm the wife beater of the crew. Yeah. What do you mean? Why? What she saying?
Jab her in the throat. Knock the door. She will answer. Jab her in the throat and go back.
Damon, I'm not part of this conversation. I don't want to be cancelled with you.
Recorded.
You're cancelled by yourself.
Has she sent you the pictures of August?
She sent me a message on the team saying, Damon, I want to feel good. What are you saying? Listen, let's move on because someone's gonna get punched.
No, I'm telling you, yeah. I'll be honest, they're all to blame. And it's all this narcissistic new world thing where everything has to play out on the internet. The Smiths decided to expose their lives and expose themselves to potential scandal. Huh?
Absolutely, go on.
They exposed themselves to potential scandal by basically setting up that red tabletop for Facebook money so that they can become reality TV stars. Yeah. And that's what they've done. And also the whole time, whilst they're doing that red tabletop, whatever chat, whatever they call it, August Alsina sitting in his house thinking, oh, I'm broke. Imagine how broke he must be. When was his last song, Ace? You do R&B.
He just put out a new album, so I'm trying to tell you. He didn't do very well.
When was his last song before that?
Big Tune. You talking about before that? Yeah, no, it's been like years. It's been a few years.
Jada took that out of him. And he's sitting there watching her give advice to people on red tabletop.
Yep.
Nah, man. It was eating away at his soul.
Where was this happening, though? Was this happening in his yard? Or do you reckon she was going to the little bed sit down the road?
No, she lived in the little brothers. He moved in with them.
So you're saying this brother moved in with Will's yard and thumping it down in his bedroom.
According to my
orange juice afterwards.
Will and Jada don't share a room, bro. They've definitely got like.
Wait. Are you telling me he was thumping it down in the king bed and then drinking the orange juice afterwards? No. I'm done. I quit.
Will Smith's not our king, man. He's cancelled. He's not our king.
Capri Sun. He was drinking the Capri Suns after.
No, Will Smith's not our king, man. He's not our king.
All right.
He's not.
All right.
We feel. Can we just like for Will, man? Please. I don't know what he's gonna do now.
Do you know how painful that was for me? So like the next day, wake up. Do you know what I did, Ace? Do you know what I did? When I was messaging you, man, I watched it again to make sure of what I saw.
Bruv, I watched the interview 3 times, cuz.
Yeah, it's painful, bruv. Because you notice things every time you watch it, you notice something. Maybe the way he rocks, or like he looks at the floor, and then you kind of trying to analyze what he's saying to himself when he's looking at her. It's pain, man.
Now imagine, yeah. Leah said. Sorry, Leah in the group chat just said he was their son. That's what they called him. He was like a son to them. That is grooming.
Bro, do you think if he ran out of boxes and she said, "I'll just go and take some at the top drawer"?
Oh, I love it.
Just tell you, yeah, it's fine. He don't care. Or you just put on his joggers, man. You're cold. Just put on his joggers, man. He don't mind.
He was having nightmares, and you go in the room in the middle of the night to comfort him.
Bro, just to know that there's a little boy in your yard, a little youth, man. That's your son's age, yamming at your wife. No. Bro, it hurts. Right, listen.
Bro.
She said she wanted to feel good.
You're taking it somewhere else. Listen,
man, said August was Jaden's brethren. Oh my gosh, your son even drew the youth to the yard.
Mad. It's all mad.
No, allow it, man.
It's all mad.
That is true, but let's move on. What's going on? How have you been, Ace? How have you been this week?
It's been a busy week, man. It's just been another one of them weeks. I found that like I'm busier. I've been busier during lockdown than I've been in my life. I've been doing so much, just jumping on the computer all day, every day, doing interviews, recording shows, Yes, it's been a lot, man. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying life at the moment. It's good. How are you lot?
Well, I've seen better days.
When do you get? You know what? I might be going back to work soon. You know?
Is it?
Yeah,
This month or next month?
We're looking at like early August. I'll be back in the studio. Fingers crossed. When are you going back to work, Lee?
Okay, yeah.
Boy,
Lee's retired. Look.
Boy, that gyro's coming in every. Go on.
Lee's retired. All you need is a pipe, Lee, and you're done. You're good.
I'm telling you, bro. That gyro comes in every Friday, bro. Until I see it get short. I'm just trying to live on that budget right now.
Lee must be secretly so rich.
Oh, bro, I wish, bro. I wish.
So rich.
I wish, bro. Trust me.
All right, Lee.
Nah, it's hard work.
On a real thing, yeah. Break down your day, your average day, from morning till night, outside of cut the chat. What do you do?
All right, so at the moment, waking up about 2 in the afternoon. I'll bust open the first Heineken then.
No, don't say that.
What?
You can't say Heineken. The thing is, I said a beer, I wouldn't even have minded. But the fact that you said Heineken, that hurt.
Heineken to start with, and then I'll put some strong. No, to be fair, I am waking up quite late. I'm going to bed like 5, 6 in the morning, watching all this rubbish on TV. Waking up. Cause what's the point? I'm gonna make the day work for me now, innit? I might as well make the day work for me now. So waking up or I'll wake up when a delivery comes, because you know deliveries come in 24/7 in this yard. Yeah, anyway, right. And then chocolate shreddies. think about going for a run for about 2 hours while laying on the couch, catching up with the episodes that I missed the day before. Then probably get up, run to the coffee shop, and plan to say, right, once I drink this coffee, I want to go for a proper run, walk back home afterwards. Think, nah, that's long. And then that's it, really. That's it. That is it, bro. I'll be honest with you, I'm not doing much. Helped a friend move house the other day. That was really exciting. That's how my life is at the moment. At the moment, I'm looking forward to things like that.
Really?
But I've decided I'm going to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to go back to work tomorrow. No, I've on a real, I've just been like getting rid of stuff. You know, like just getting rid of stuff that I've been holding on to for years. Like, I don't know if you can see. Look, can you see that? So they're going online tonight.
Go on.
Just been sitting on dead stock for time. You know, like I was sitting on these Yeezys thinking, you know what? If he's prime minister, they'll be worth about $5 grand, innit? You know what?
President, bro.
President. But then I thought, you know what? Lee, let it go, man. I can't tell you how many times I've just tried them on and then said I can't sell them.
Show us them.
You've seen these ones, man. They're all old Yeezys. Hold on.
I might all buy them off you online.
Yeah, $5 each.
One trainer.
So these ones.
Oh damn! Oh,
I got these ones. They're clean though. Your ones look cleaner than mine.
These ones are brand new. They ain't been touched yet.
What size are they?
Their ones are 7.5. These ones.
How much are those? Ones?
I think I paid $179, but they
bring it out.
About $5 for these ones.
Why are you selling them all for $5? You know, not all Yeezys are $5.
I know, but I don't care. That's because I don't really want to get rid of them, innit? I don't really want to get rid of them if I'm honest. But I'm just thinking it's just clutter, innit?
Right, show me the next one.
And then these ones. Remember these ones?
I never did like that one.
Yeah, the bogey ones. And I think I paid, what did I pay for these ones? 170 or something.
You know those ones, they glow in the dark?
Yeah.
They glow in the dark,
man. Yeah, I think they glow in the dark, you know.
Why are you gassing? You just said yeah, you liar.
I don't know about these things anymore. They got it says something about reflective on there. Hold on, let me check.
All right, while you're doing that, because the listeners don't care about you rustling paper. Ace, is there a follow-up with you and your son in a conversation?
Me and my son? Oh no, Femi.
No,
it was Femi.
It was Femi's son.
It was Femi's son.
Oh, do you know what? Yeah. So obviously, I did all that chat with you last week about my sons and blah blah blah. And so my sons are in the car with me the other day, and so they've gone. One of them's gone. What does the F word mean?
Whoa.
The younger one's gone. What's the F word?
Hold on, wait. Has he actually said what's the F word, or has he actually said the
No,
word?
he said that. He said, "What's the F word? What does it mean?
Okay.
Like, what does it mean? I don't understand the F word." And then the brother's like, "Shush, shush, shush! Why are you asking that? Why are you asking that? Be quiet, be quiet. What's wrong with you? Why are you asking?" And then I'm like, "No, let him talk." He's like, "No, Daddy, what does the F word mean? I want to know. I want to understand it. I don't get it. Like, I know that the S word means poo. I know that this word means this. I know that this one. I know that like this one means this." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." Like the F word means like, because sometimes mostly used to refer to people having sex. Do you know what sex means? And they were like looking at me like, no. And so I said, this is like they're in the back of the car. I don't even know how this conversation, well, this is how these conversations happen, isn't it? It's like just off the thing. And so I said to them, oh, it means like when two people have sex, like when animals mate. It's like when and that's how humans mate, and that's how human babies are made. And they were like, oh, that okay. and then I've gone to them, I've gone to them, oh, it's when they have sex. And I goes, do you know what sex is? They were like, no. And then I've explained it to them, and they've gone, and then the young one's still gone, yeah, but I don't get why people then say the F word.
You got to tell them the truth, innit?
And I couldn't really understand. You can't really explain it, you know?
Yeah, you could say that. You say, you just say when you're sexing, it's all nice, but when you're fucking, it's something completely different. Fucking is animalistic. Like, fuck this shit.
No, but do you get my point, though?
No,
sorry.
No, but do you get my point? Because you explain it. How do you explain why people say, oh, F you, like sex you?
Yeah, it's just like the difference between vagina and the P word. Like the P word is a swear word and vagina is not. I don't know I don't know why.
But you're missing my point, Ace. Point is,
because what they're saying is you're not going to run around and say, sex you as an insult. So
like what you're saying, but it's like, what is the origins of every swear word? Like, where did it come from?
No, but this is what I'm saying. Imagine I'm having to explain. Like, I got to a point where I just had to stop because I was like, you know what? Even I don't really know. We've spoken about this before, I think, and like on Cut the Chat. But I was like, I don't even really know like why people say that.
Somebody in the comments tell us where the origins of the word fuck comes from, because what I used to believe
we've done that before. We've
done this fornication under the kings.
Fornication under the king. Yeah, that's it.
But I think I'm wrong. Somebody said
no, that's made up. Wrong. That's made up, blood. I looked that.
Somebody said I was wrong. So
no, it was us on Cut the Chat. We said you were wrong.
We done it on a show. We done it on a show before. Yeah,
we've spoken about this.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't know. Like, what are the origins of every swear word? Like, why is pussy a swear word and vagina is not?
I think we should get a linguist. I'm gonna find one. If you are down, I'm gonna bring a linguist on our show.
I've heard man call another man a vagina. Look at you, vagina.
Yeah, but it's not as offensive, is it?
I think it's the same way you call me a vagina. I'm actually more shocked. I'm like, what? How dare you? Pussy.
If I called you the C word, you'd be. That is like exactly. Look at your face.
What is it about?
It all means the same. It all means the same thing.
What is it about the C word? I remember my mom would say this. If I thought I was going to say the C word, my mom would say, if you ever say the C word, I'll wash your mouth out with soap. Do you remember that punishment?
Yeah.
I'll wash your mouth out with soap.
Did your mom ever wash your mouth out with soap?
Never.
Hold on. So what? Your mum let you swear in that yard? You just
couldn't use the C word? No. She said if you ever use the C word, I'd wash your mouth out with soap.
But all the other words are okay.
I remember her saying that when we were young. If you ever swear in front of my mum, are you mad? Who here can swear in front of their mum? What kind of privilege do you think I come from? No. What kind of privilege do you think I came from? Are you mad?
That word is nasty, though.
D, you've not worked for like 4 months. You are definitely privileged, boy.
It's my trust fund, isn't it?
You are basically a white guy.
Do you know what the key is? Don't have too many outgoings. That's the key, innit?
You see, all of us. You see, everyone else in Cut the Chat has been working every day. You see, every time I've seen you, You've been going to the park, riding your bike. You've been doing all sorts. You're like, yeah. We were driving. You were in the car with me and my missus and my kids that time. Lee goes, yeah, I rode to Hyde Park, and then I just saw people having a dancing thing, and I joined them.
Yeah, that's what you guys.
Sorry, tell that story again. I was just thinking, what is this guy on?
Did I not tell you that what happened? I told you in the group, innit? So yeah, one day I decided to go for a bike ride, and it ended up in Hyde Park. So as I'm cycling through Hyde Park, I could hear dango 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 dango. Know that Nando's music. I was like, where's that coming from? So I'm like, but you're trying to be nosy, but you don't want to be bait. So you're just going out. So I'm going up and down, and I'm thinking, you have to go through that little bush. So as I go through the little bush, it was like, you've seen the film The Beach, Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
So I went through the bush, yeah. Black people, white people, Spanish people, Mexican people, they were all just there, just doing the salsering. They had a big speaker set up there. They had like their little things, little mats that they were sitting on, drinking, and like every time a different kind of. But they were playing like even like new tunes and salsering to like some of them drill tunes as well. But they were just doing. It was a nothing. I sat there for about 3-4 hours. There was not drill, but there was some like, you get what I'm saying, them type of tunes there. So what you play in your station, that came on and they tried a little thing. To them beats there, do you get what I'm saying? But it was mad. It was like this was free, you know.
And Lee, how long were you there for?
Wine?
Sorry,
3-4 hours. 3-4 hours.
But how? You don't even know them.
I know, but they were sharing wine, and you get what I'm saying. We were just talking, and how it goes.
What? Bro, you could have woke up in someone's basement, you mad man. What do you mean sharing wine?
No, I saw them pop the lid, man. I saw them pop the lid, and then they had the plastic cups. Our people were there as well.
No, Femi's right.
I'm okay now.
Behave like that. Femi's
right.
Now, what?
I'm here now.
You're not okay. Man. Look at your hair. You're like a tramp. Look at your hair.
Okay. But when Denzel was growing out his hair, did you say he looked like a tramp?
Lee, why haven't you got a trim on the level?
Let's be honest with you. Let's be honest. Back in the day before barbering and all that was fashion, wasn't people doing this? Wasn't this normal? I don't know. Do you tell me? Wasn't this normal what I've done here? Or my missus like? I feel liberated. I told you already. I feel liberated.
So you missed the barbershop?
Not really, bro.
I was in there today, and I was just like, "Wow, I'm home."
You felt back? Nah, bro. To be honest with you, I've kind of not really missed it at all. If I'm honest, don't get it twisted. If an event comes up, which is not gonna happen for a time, like a wedding or something, yeah, I'll get rid of it. But at the moment, there's nothing better than putting your head down like this and letting the sponge cushion your back.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Have you asked your missus if she's appreciating the new Lee look, or like does she care?
She ain't giving me no punani for time, but
it's
not about her. It's not about her. To be honest with you, she has said to me, I might not get peace until it cut off.
So what's wrong with you then? So why don't you go and sort that out?
I don't need her. I make love to myself.
Okay.
Lee.
From the front, from the back.
Fam, because you know what? YouTube will lock us off, bro. You say from the back? From the back? Explain that.
From the front and then from the back.
Oh, so you turn it around?
Yeah, and it's from the back.
New thing. I hope my mum is listening tonight. I hope my mum is listening tonight, yeah?
Ask you my questions.
Sorry.
Listen, can we get a bit serious, please? Can we get a bit serious? I know we've spoken about this before.
What is it about?
The stop and search. The stop and search for these young black boys. Like I saw the numbers the other day, and like I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was. Like basically 30%. I swear it's something like 30% of black men between 18 and 24 have been stopped in London.
Terrible.
30% of them, and 80% of those numbers, there's been no further action. Like,
listen, I can't get myself worked up on that stuff, man.
It's one of those ones that becomes normal, man. It becomes normal. You feel like it becomes normal after a while. Yeah. Like that's how mad it is. I remember I was saying this the other day to I was speaking to my mum about it, to be honest with you, because I've got stopped so many times that I didn't even you didn't even tell no one, because it's just like you don't even feel like it's just. I remember getting stopped on my way to when I used to work at Sainsbury's, so many times by the same police that he knew my name. Hello, Lee, you right? I'm like, but why are you stopping me, bro? You stopped me the other day. Why are you stopping me again? Like, I don't get it. Oh no, well, because of I wasn't even listening to the excuses, but they used to stop me all the time. The same police.
How old are you then, man? How old are you
Probably
then,
about 19, 20.
Right, okay, this is a serious question, yeah, because I've never been stopped like that. Like, I don't don't get me wrong, I've had issues with the police.
Yeah.
But I'm not one of them guys that can turn around and say, yeah, I've been stopped how many times by the police, I've been harassed by the police. Every single time, bar one time I've been stopped by the police, I was doing something wrong. And when I say doing something wrong, I was on the phone, but I'm talking about driving. I was on the phone. Do you know what I mean? I was doing something. Yeah, there's only one time where I got stopped when I was walking down the road and they tried to come with some stupidness. But so I don't understand that. Do you know what I mean? I don't really.
You know, one time, and there was a woman, there was a policewoman, and she was like, you're driving past opposite ways. And I smiled at her. I smiled at her like that. This is friendly. And I drove off, and I remember driving off down the road. My road was off of this road, parked up outside the house, but I left the engine running, had my friends in the car, ran in the house to get something. As I came out, that bully van was behind me, and she asked me why I smiled at her. I'm not even lying to you. I'm swear on my life, she stopped outside my house, and then they done the checks, and they worked out that was my yard and whatever. And she was like, oh, well, they've always got an excuse. They've always got, like, I've been stopped one time in Hackney, Like, I think I got stopped twice in one day. I was taking the piss now. I was running my mouth. But I felt like I had rights to run my mouth anyway. And I said, oh, whatever, just because I'm black, whatever. And you know what the guy turned around and said? And he said, right, if you really want to go down that route, ask these officers. My partner's black. And if you really do, I finish work in 10 minutes, but I'll stay and I'll search your tires, I'll check your exhaust, and I'll check this, and I'll make sure I leave. Once I leave here, we'll have more than one problem. And shut me up like that.
Oh, wow.
Bruv, silence me, bruv.
Wow.
And I was just like, you know what? I apologize. That's how bad it is. Got chiefed. What can you say? Man told me that this is black. Probably was his get out of jail card. But I can't have him going through my tires. That's 3 points per tire. Something for your exhaust. You get what I'm saying? I would have had no license by the end of it.
I know I've never been stopped and searched, but I've definitely been pulled over bare times. Hella times.
I've been searched when they tried to search me once a few years ago, and I just wasn't having it. Like, I just wasn't having it on 76 Road. But I've told this story before. Femi, have you been harassed by the police? Have you been badded up?
I don't know about badded up, bro. Like, I think it was like, I've not been stopped and searched crazily. I think there was like, the first time I was stopped by the police, they thought I'd stolen a laptop. No, not a laptop. Back in the day, you used to get the big towers, the computer towers. And so I took it to get fixed at an internet shop where, where the Tesco is in Holloway, on Seven Sisters Road, round the corner from your shop.
I know the shop you're talking about. It's not there no more.
So I took it up there to get fixed, and then I was taking it back home. And that was the first time I was stopped by undercover police and everything. And I was so confused. But
was you carrying it in your hand?
Huh? No, I had it in a bag. I had it in a bag.
Okay. Hey, did I tell you about when I was working in office? What happened?
Go on.
So check this one. So this is a story. So I'm going to work. This time I was working in office, but this is the first time I was on the knowledge show. I had a moped. So I'm driving to office now, and I've parked up on the bike rank. Chained up my bike, and I've walked into the store. As I walked into the store, these plainclothes police officer come up to me and said, "Hey mate, what you doing?" But I'm thinking, who are you talking to? Like, who are you? So and I'm in my store. I'm actually in my store now. So, and this was my first day at work. Imagine it's my first day. So I've done my interview, and this is the first working day in office. So I'm saying to the guy, "What are you on about?" Because, "Oh yeah, CCTV have seen you trying to steal a moped." But I said, "But it's my moped. What are you talking about? I've got the helmet in my hand." You get what I'm saying? They're like, oh, no, but we saw you on CCTV. They've alerted us to come to you. So well, I don't know what you're talking about. I tried to walk in, bruv. They wrestled me to the floor, you know. They wrestled me to the floor. My manager was there. The manager at the time was there. She walked downstairs. She walked off because she was scared. So she walked off and left me. These times I've hit the side wall. All the trainers have come down off the wall. I'm on the floor. It was one of those days where it was raining, so the floor was wet from, the entrance.
Yeah.
The entrance of a shop was wet, and I'm rolling around in it. Bro, I was fuming. I was so... One of the employees came up and said, he works here, what you doing? Get off of him. One of the employees, I'll never forget that. So anyway, they've jumped up, they've done the search, yeah? No word of a lie. They come up, yeah, and I heard my name come back, yeah, ready to leave us all. I've showed them, they've given my license at this point as well. No sorry, no nothing. Just got up and walked off. Nothing.
Wow.
On the floor. And your manager just walked off and left you.
She walked off at the time, scared, because she was thinking, what's going on? Whether she thought I was having a fight or whatever. First day at work, she's thinking, because she wasn't the one that done the interview, it was the assistant manager, and this assistant manager is the one that stepped up. Do you get what I'm saying? But I've got my bike helmet in my hand. Do you get what I'm saying? I've told up, man, what are you talking about? It's my bike anyway. The man dashed on the floor. To be fair, I made it more dramatic, innit? So I made it look like they were swinging me. You know me, I'm a little bit of acrobat, so I put a little, when The Rock got stunned and he just did the backflip, I made it look like...
You sold it,
I licked down everything. I licked down everything. If I could hold my breath for 3 minutes, I would have done that too.
I do think that their relationship with us would be a little bit better, maybe not the best, if they would apologize more. Because all we hear is NFA, which is no further action. Not, oh, sorry that we... Fam, I think I've told the story before. I was missing for a whole day because of the police. No one knew where I was. Nah. I was in a cell.
I don't know this story.
I've told this story, but I'm going to give you the... I'm going to give you the briefest version of this story. But I was at a club. Someone got stabbed, really sadly, passed away. And I walked out of the club at the same time that the person that did the stabbing walked out of the club. So they just had me on CCTV with a guy that's done whatever he's done, but I don't know who the person was. So basically a week later, the police have picked me up in North London and I'm like going to pick up my daughter to take her to nursery and they've just taken me. I'm gone for the day. Like I haven't turned up for work. I haven't turned up to pick up my daughter. No one knows where I am. I'm in a cell for a whole 24 hours. They've kicked off my mum's door, searched my mum's yard for evidence or whatever. Anyway, at this point that they've kicked off my mum's house and they've told her what's happened, people that were with me in the club and loads of people that were at the club that saw me was like, well, I was there, it wasn't him. If you've arrested him, you should have been arresting us as well because we were with it. Like basically, they've come to tell the police like, what are you talking about? I still ended up having to stay to the next morning. And they end up finding out who the person was that did it. And all I got was, NFA, no further action. Not sorry for they took the car.
Bro, you can sue them though.
They took the car, kicked off my mum's door. I'm not even sure they paid for my mum's door. Bare shit. I didn't get to go to work that day. Like, it was mad.
So I agree with you. And I hear what you're saying, Femi, about suing them, But
when you ain't got papers, the last thing you're thinking about is suing.
But look, you can thingy, but you can get help. But I agree with you, Ace. If they just started to say sorry when they were wrong, it would make, you're right, it would make the relationship between them and us a lot better. It wouldn't excuse them from doing a lot of the stuff that they're doing, but it would just make it a lot better.
For me in that situation, if someone just came to me and was like, really sorry that happened. Look, this is the reason why we thought it was you. And look, this is and you just explained like why this has happened. But all you get is a piece of paper that says NFA, no further action. It's like, okay, but you threw me on the ground. My hand's bleeding. I went missing for a day. My family didn't know where I was. You've kicked off my mum's door. You've kept my mum's car for a week. Like all of these things, because it was a mistaken identity, but no one said sorry. And I think these things are happening all the time. Like, you're searching a man on the street, you're embarrassing him, you're throwing a man down in a shop, like, and you're not saying sorry, you're just walking off and saying no further action. And this is the problem. If they started like apologizing for things that they do, or when they get it wrong, like we have to apologize for, then maybe that their relationship with us will be a bit better.
I agree, man. There must be some sort of thing that they're not allowed to accept responsibility in any case, because I've never ever heard of a police ever saying sorry. Ever.
Never.
Ever.
Just NFA, no further action. No further action. No further action. Okay. Of course there's no further action. I can do it. It's mad.
No, I've never had that treatment. And obviously I know it exists and it happens on a daily basis. So Femi, do you think they should just stop? They should just scrap stop and search?
You know what? They'll never stop and search, yeah. But like the thing is, yeah. Can I get you a book and read about how a quick extract about stop and search quickly?
Yeah, go on. No, go on.
Basically, I don't want to misquote it, yeah. But when they started stop and search, yeah, it wasn't meant to be used widely. Stop and search.
Yeah, it's only for specific areas, right?
So imagine
have high crime rate.
Imagine Femi Road has a lot of crime.
Yeah.
That if you deploy police officers to patrol that area and stop and search potential criminals on Femi Road, it is likely to bring down crime. So stop and search is not something that is effective when brought in on a wide basis, on a national basis. And there's no evidence to support that it works across the board. There's only evidence to support the fact that it works in specific, and I'm not even talking about black areas. I'm talking about roads. Not like Hackney, or I'm talking about like in one road on Hackney where there's higher crime. It's not been proven to work across the board. And that's the problem. It's like actually it's something that worked in a specific scenario that has been like used widely all around the globe to sort of marginalize black people and people of color. It's ridiculous.
So 4 of us sitting here now, yeah. How can it be done better? How can it be done better? Should they scrap it? Should they keep it? If they keep it, how can it be done better? What do you reckon?
I mean, I've just suggested that it could be done better. Is that if it goes back to the original, what it was made for, in America, which is where I think they pioneered the system, and I just think asking them to scrap it comes up. I've written articles about this in like the Independent and the Guardian, and I think I've written about it twice as well, like not once. Like I might have written like whole actual, and there's hundreds of articles about this. I don't think they'll ever get rid of it. I just feel like it's something that needs to be used a little bit more wisely, because at the moment it's being used in they're racializing people in bringing it to force. So
you know what they'll say? They'll say though, devil's advocate is it's a necessary evil. It gets certain weapons off the streets. Like,
but look at it like this. Look at it like this. 80% of people that they're stopping and searching, there's no further action. Now, for that 80% of people, the trauma, because there's no guarantee that the 20% of people that they find stuff with are going to do something. Obviously we know different, but the trauma that is causing those 80% of young people that we have to assume are innocent, is that worth causing them mental trauma? Causing them.
They don't care. They don't care about black people's trauma.
They don't care. They don't give a shit.
But what I'm saying to you is that worth? Because AC saying, as devil's advocate, is
that necessary?
Is it worth it? Is there not other ways?
I don't know,
do you know what I mean? Like, let's be real. Let's your sons, your son's being targeted. Do you know what I mean? My nephew being targeted time and time and time again. Then that now builds something in them. That puts something in them, in their mind, to now just hate the police. So anytime they have interaction with the police, with the few good police officers, that's now a problem. So that causes something. Do you know what I mean? I've said it before. When my nephew had his birthday party, his 18th birthday party, I stood outside on Streatham High Road, and there might have been about 10, 15 kids outside. And obviously, if you don't, some of these kids are like 6 foot, they go gym, whatever else. But I'm standing outside and I'm watching this bully van drive past, go around the block. 5 minutes later, they drive past again. Go around the block. 10 minutes later, they drive past, and they're slowing down and they're staring and they're eyeballing these youths. And it's like, you're just trying to antagonize them. You're trying to create a situation for them. And young boys, they don't know how to. I'm not going to say they don't know how to deal with their emotions, but obviously, like anyone, they're going to turn around and be like, what you lot looking at? What you lot slowing down for? Then all of a sudden they jump out, because that's reason for them to now get out of their van. And before you know it, all hell breaks loose. Do you know what I mean? Like, is it worth the 20%?
I don't think they care.
I'm not saying they care. I'm not saying they care at all. They really don't care. They really don't care. But I'm saying, is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it, bro. I really don't. And I used to be that guy, Ace, that I know, we all know people that are rolling around with crazy things in their car or crazy things down their trousers and all that kind of stuff, like ready to do a madness or in fear of their own life. So they feel they have to walk with something to protect themselves. And I've been that person that says these people can't be about. Like, they can't be about. But
also, do you think there is just a problem of them all just seeing, like, they just see a black boy and it's like, I mean, we can walk down the street and you can tell if a black boy has just come from playing football or is about to do a move. I'm sure you can, like, there's key. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
And
I
worked it out.
What?
Nah, I worked it out. I had a brainwave. I don't know why today it hit me today. I was chatting to Ash and it hit me today. You know why we can tell the difference and they can't tell the difference? Because we are not scared of our own people. They are scared of us. So to them, you know what it is? You see, if you're scared of dogs, all dogs are scared to you. See, if all dogs are scary to you, if you're not scared of dogs, you can identify what dogs are a threat and what dogs are not a threat. You see, to those people, we are scary. They are scared of us. So they can't identify. We can look at a group of youths that are dressed exactly the same. And we can tell, yeah, he's probably got something. He's got books in his bags. He just come from church. We can, because we're not, they're our people. We're not scared of them.
Yeah. Like, you see some of these youths in puffer jackets in summer, like the long black puffer jacket, and you're like, fam. You know what I mean? And then you can see, I've seen like youths being stopped and searched, and you can tell they're not on nothing. They've just come back from football, man's in a shorts, and you know what I mean? And it's just like, what are you doing? Like, you know that's not them. It's mad. It's all mad.
Has it changed now when you get stopped and searched, they have to cuff you? Because lately I've seen man getting cuffed all the time at side of the road.
No.
Back in the day, you never used to get cuffed. But now I've seen everyone get cuffed.
I read something the other day. You're not supposed to get cuffed. The only reason for them to handcuff you is if they believe that you're a threat. So obviously they will turn around and say that you're a threat. But no, there's no, and when they stop and search you on road, the only thing they can search is your outer clothing. They can't do none of this hands down here and hands down there and all that bollocks. No way. But then you can request for them to take you to the station or do it in private. A lot of people are like, ain't got time to go to the station. Rude boy, depending on what happens after that, if you're going to take it further, and then as Femi said earlier, look to sue or look to do whatever else, then yeah, let's go in it, because what you're doing is you're chatting shit. But this is the thing. This goes back to a lack of education. Do you know what I'm saying? Of a lot of people, they don't know their rights. They don't know how to communicate in a correct manner. Even things like that, like like you bring your hands above your waist. That's threatening behavior, That man could pull out the taser and the pepper spray and finish you. That's threatening behavior. So I think just a bit more education on your rights and all that and whatever.
What did you just post to me? What was that? What is the link?
That is the
What's
link,
that?
an article I wrote about this in 2017.
Everyone
Okay.
got
Okay.
Hey, Carol Baskin is back on social media. Have you seen this today?
Bruv, I sent it to a few people. How did they get her like that?
Well, so basically, there's an app called Cameo. Do you know? I feel like we've spoken about this on the podcast before. So I actually downloaded this app a while ago.
Wait, Ace.
Yeah.
I think the sound is gone. I think the sound keeps on going.
Hold on.
I think the sound. Yeah.
That's a thumbs up if we're cool. It's definitely not me.
I think the sound. Yeah, the sound. You know, when they stop writing, I think the sound is just gone.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Yeah.
I feel like the Devils was working hard today, bruv. I'm sure. Hold on. Let me check this.
Some people can hear it.
Yeah, no, we're good, man. We're good. I just checked on YouTube. We're fine, I think. But anyway, yeah, there's an app called Cameo, yeah? I'm sure we spoke about this before. But basically...
I think you told us about it in LA.
Yeah, so basically you can get your favorite celebrity, probably not the A-list celebrities, to either give you a shout out or send you a DM for a price. And I'm guessing that she was on there and somebody's sent her money to send the shout out to Rolf Harris and the big up Southern. It's mad. Femi, would you go on this app?
No.
Why?
Because I don't really. Someone actually DM'd me, all right, and said, "I'd like you to send a happy birthday message to my friend. If you could record one, I'll pay you." And I'm like, I don't believe in it. I feel like it's a bit exploitative.
But you're being paid for your celebrity.
No, I agree with
celebrity in that way, man.
Okay, no, what do you mean you're not a celebrity?
You can't decide whether you're a celebrity in that way because how people see you is different.
No, but I hear you, Damon. I get it, but like I'm saying, like I'm not. There's something that feels exploitative about that. Like I'm bumping my fans.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't be like monetizing you like in such a blatant way.
Well, that's me saying you shouldn't get paid to be in a film because your fans want to see you in a movie.
Imagine this, Damon. Imagine this, yeah. I want you to pay to go and watch my movies, yeah? And then I want to charge you £5 to say well gone to your child on their birthday.
Now, Femi, I agree with you. I don't think any celebrity, you know, when I hear these things about celebrities meet and greet, you can pay an extra 50 quid or £35 to go backstage and meet the celebrity and get an autograph and a picture. I think it's
are mad.
What are you talking about? Time is money. Time is money. Celebrities ain't got time to go and meet and greet every fan. If you got fees, then
you got to pay for their time. Their time is money. No way.
I paid for your time. I paid for your time by paying
for you want a personal interaction.
If you buck a celebrity on a one-on-one in a random spot, that's different. But if you want, how else are you gonna get their attention? You're gonna have to pay. If you want something, you got to pay for the service, innit?
Straight. It's a service. It's a service.
I disagree. No, I'm not saying it's not a service, but I think as a celebrity, and as Femi said, if we're talking about those kind of celebrities, yeah, that are in a position to charge that kind of fee, those are the kind of celebrities that you're making crazy P already.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I know Mayweather was doing something at the Hilton, and I remember someone messaging me saying it's £30 to meet Mayweather, and I was like, it's never going to be £30. It's never going to be £30 to meet him anyway. But what it was £30 just to get in the building. Yeah, if you wanted to meet him, you're paying up to £1,000.
Yeah, but that's ridiculous.
But let's be honest. If you're a boxing fan and that's what you do, whatever, and he's your legend, he's your hero, then boy, you have to pay the money to meet him, innit, and get that one-to-one photo, get them memorabilia.
That's like someone coming into the barbershop tomorrow saying, "I'm a fan of Cut the Chat. Can you cut my hair for free?" No, that's your time. That's what you do. Like, it's the same thing.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same
because they're fans. They should get their. Go on.
Ace, it's not the same. You know, it's not the same because man's not asking Mayweather to fight for free. I cut hair for a living. Mayweather boxes for a living. Man's not asking that.
He's a celebrity.
What man's saying is, what you're saying is, man comes into the barbershop and says, right, I really love to cut the cat. Can I take a photo? And I'm saying, yeah, that's £5. What the fuck, blood?
No. But listen. On our scale, it's different, bro. If it comes to like time is, when I'm talking about time is money, innit? If you phone me and I'm at work and you tell me this brother wants to take a photo with me and I'm at work, I'm saying, D, are you mad? Why are you even entertaining this conversation?
Straight.
I've got things to do. I've got bills to pay. I've got bills to pay.
Lee,
no, but that's the same thing. But if you're telling me the man has got 50 notes with your name on right now, D, where you at? Let's go.
You know how this started? Do you know how this started? This started by artists doing this for free. And then somebody turned around and one day and said, you know what? You know we can charge these people, right? You know, it's like...
Hold on a minute. But D,
it's
them dubs that them Yardy man were doing back in the day, the dubs, when you were getting Sizzler or one of them to shout you out, you have to pay for that. You have to pay for that dub, you know? You don't just get it for free. You don't just email him, shout me out. Bro. Why is that different? That's still
you're doing work, bro. As these artists, yeah, they finish performing, they're backstage, right? There's people trying to get backstage. Yeah, let them come through, take a photo, rally. They was loving the hype. And man, I guarantee it was probably a manager that turned around and said, you know what? And I guarantee it was probably a manager. And at first, they probably didn't even tell the artist. Manager's probably there like, yeah, £10. I can get you backstage, £10. I guarantee it started like that.
Yeah, but that's how the business runs, though, innit?
So you don't agree with this app? You don't agree with the app, Damon?
But that's how the business runs, though, D. What's wrong with that?
You don't agree with the app, Cameo?
No, not at all, bro. I think it's exploitative. Look,
you got to think about it. People are sitting at these artists, celebrities, athletes, whatever, are just sitting in their house and they probably get requests all day, every day from loads of people. It would be impossible for them to do it for free.
Of your heart, bro.
It would be impossible to do it for free.
This is the thing.
D, you don't cut hair for free out of the goodness of your heart.
Right.
Say that again?
You don't cut hair for free out of the goodness of your heart.
What I have before, bro. What are you gonna tell me?
Yeah, but I'm saying to you, would you dedicate a day of just cutting hair for free for no reason?
Bro, you know what the worst thing is? I've done very similar things, bro.
Yeah, but these same celebrities will meet someone and take a photo. It's just the service. If you want them at that time for that reason, you have to pay for the service, innit? Otherwise, you're not going to be around them. I'm sure that Mayweather doesn't walk around saying, yeah, if you want a photo, it's £1,000. If you bunk him, then fair enough. But if you want to see him at that specific time, then surely you've got to pay for the service, innit?
I just
they man that want the social life as well, you know.
Guys,
they don't have to do it. They don't have to do it.
This is the thing. It's not by fault. If you don't feel like you can give your fans your attention, it's just like celebrities don't have to be on social media, you know. We go like people have to be on social media, chatting to their fans. No one has to do anything. But like for me, I just feel like if one of my fans likes me so much and wants me to do a shout out to their kid on their birthday, and I have time to do it, I should do that for free.
Femi,
absolutely.
But Femi, that happens once, yeah. Then what happens?
What do you mean?
But you don't.
You do it once. You do it once, and then next thing you know, you're doing it all the time.
Listen, there's
because when you say stop,
Lee, there's people that have asked me for autographs, yeah, and I've sent it to them, and like there's a kid that I sent autograph to, yeah, when he was about maybe 13. He's a 20-something-year-old now. Like he's watched every single one of my films.
But at the same time, for me, I've seen you get annoyed when man call you my man from what's it called?
Mooney.
Yeah, you get annoyed.
I just don't respond.
Well, exactly, but but they're a fan, obviously.
Bro, I'm 33 years old. I can't be dining off something I did when I was 17.
Who wants to play
but fair enough, but they still remember you for that.
Wait.
We're still calling it.
Hey, guys, what game?
All right, this is the game, yeah. I'm in the Cameo app, yeah. You guys need to tell me who costs more for a shout out, a video shout out. Are you ready?
Go on.
Who costs more, Redman or Chic Luch from the Locks?
I don't know.
Redman. Redman all day.
It's probably that Chic Luch. Yeah. I don't know who that is, but it's probably him.
Well, Redman is £159 for a shout out, and Sheik is. I've lost it now. Oh, I lost it. Sheik was $600. $600.
What?
Sheik was $600. What's that? 4 bills.
Probably more than that.
Who costs more, Ghostface Killer?
Yeah.
Or Ice Cube?
Ice Cube.
Probably Ice Cube's going to be cheaper in it because obviously he's probably thinking, "Nah, fuck it, I'll do it for cheap. I've got more money." So I'm going to do it for. I'm going to go the other way.
I told Ghostface. The biggest lie. Sheik Luch is £30.
Oh, £30. See, so we were right then.
Ice Cube is actually $600. But yeah, all you like your favorite rappers are on here. Some of your favorite rappers, anyway.
Is Ray J on there?
Remember Ray J was telling us.
Ray J was telling us about it, innit?
Oh, what about Cameo?
Something like that.
Ray J, hold on.
Yes.
Ray J's not on here.
Wait, I disagree with that. Anything else to talk?
Ace, you were actually telling a story.
About what? Oh, about Carol Baskin. I told you.
Yeah.
I told the story already. Somebody paid for Carol Baskin to make a video where she was shouting out Rolf Harris and Jimmy Savile. And that video has gone viral. Obviously, she doesn't know who they are, but someone's paid big money. I wonder how much she costs to get a video from her. Let's have a look.
Just quickly, Femi, do we think something's going to happen to that Epstein woman? Or is she going to survive this?
No, I have nothing. I've got no information about this Epstein thing. I've not even watched the documentary.
Yeah, watch the doc.
Avoiding it.
You're avoiding it.
Yeah, because I don't want more negativity in my life. We saw Will Smith almost crying on the internet last week. This has been a
heavy still recovering. Recovering.
I mean, remember when we were talking about Tiger King and I was shocked by it? You know, when that Carol Baskin woman came up here, I forgot who she was. That feels like 2 years ago.
It's only March, bro.
Yeah, I know, but it feels like 2 years ago.
If you want a video from Carol Baskin, she's £200.
Carol Baskin.
You know what's mad? You can actually pay for DMs as well. £20 for a DM.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like if you want a DM from your favorite artist, it's £20.
Why do you want them to DM you?
Because you can screenshot it and show everyone.
Okay, there you go.
Someone wants to talk about Sideman and Wiley.
Ace, what do you reckon about that?
Yeah,
do you think Sideman went too in?
Explain what everybody was upset about. What do you think was too in? He was calling Wiley.
To me, Sideman's making reference to Wiley liking underage girls.
Okay.
The opening bar was like something about, Wiley is half your age.
Yeah.
You understand?
But why did he do it?
Then he makes reference to like, you something your career, you peed on it or something, like he's an R. Kelly type guy. I think he went a bit Ina.
I think
agree?
So basically the origins
I don't get what is the beef.
Basically, Wiley was, Wiley just jumps on the internet and says stuff. He was saying, ZZ, welcome for our entanglement, which is quite funny because he's black. Him and ZZ have got this thing where Wiley's been flirting with her, but ZZ hasn't really been replying or whatever. And he was like, wow, what, ZZ, welcome with our entanglement. I just see you online chatting to my man from Birmingham or something like that. Just doing up shows with some youth from Birmingham. Like, the thing is, he didn't actually diss him, but in the way that he was referring to Sideman was kind of disrespectful. Sideman is actually a comedian, isn't it? Like, and if you're gonna go at a comedian, you gotta be expected to hold some fire, and that's all it is. Lee, I've seen you burn up people. Like, you'd go in as well.
Yeah, of course.
So
I don't get it twisted. I think
you're gonna diss a comedian online.
Wiley's in on it.
You're gonna get hurt.
Wiley's in on it. Wiley's in on it. 100%.
You think he's in on it?
They both got big numbers anyway, so they're probably all in it. Wiley, I've been somewhere and I've seen something happen, and Wiley made the phone call and he's come through and he said, "Bro, bun me. Talk about this, talk about that. Get on the person live on the radio. So he was gaslighting it. Do you get what I'm saying?
I don't think it's a big deal. And I also don't like that opening line, yeah. I don't even think Sideman realized that it sounded like he was talking about that. I feel like it was an accident. I genuinely feel like it was an accident.
At the beginning of the thing, he says quietly, do people understand that this is a joke?
Yeah.
He knew what he was saying. He knew what he was getting at. Kaya is saying Sideman is going to pick up what he can't manage if Wiley comes back at him. Listen, I don't think there's anyone on the planet that can go toe-to-toe with a comedian. I don't. I really don't. He can't. What? He's not going to... He can't beat... Wiley can't beat Sideman. No way.
I just think it's impossible to make somebody that wants everybody to laugh at them. You can't embarrass that person. It's impossible.
Exactly. He doesn't mind. Yeah, because Sideman, if he is a true comedian, then you can't get him.
His name is Sideman. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's already making a joke of. Do you know what I mean? Like, how can you somebody that calls himself Sideman? Like, it's impossible.
No, why would you clash a comedian?
Well, someone needs to ask Wiley that.
But I don't think he wants to clash him.
Yeah, but then don't be disrespectful to me, innit? Or lie, don't lie.
I think he was just doing bants.
Okay. Well,
I agree with Tommy. I don't think he realized that Sideman was going to take it there. I think he was just being... I think
Wiley should go studio and start recording tunes for Sideman. That's wild. If Wiley does that, I will definitely lose respect for him.
Yeah, no one... Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? It's not even...
mad. It's a bit like...
It's not even that.
It's ridiculous. You go from clashing Stormzy to clashing like a comedian.
Good one, though. Shout out to Sideman. We're just trying to get him on the pod soon.
No, he's a real one. He's actually a real one. Like
he's a good analyst. He's a good analyst.
No, and he's a good person as well. He's got a clean heart. But ultimately, like I can't see Wiley having any credibility if he's going out there clashing comedians as well. It's a bit wild.
You know what? If he goes out and clashes a comedian and it goes back on the forwards, it's a little bit of entertainment for the masses. Bruv, I'm all down for these things as long as it's all clean and no one gets hurt. Huh?
We've seen stranger things happen. Eminem went at Nick Cannon. Like, it's the same shit.
Yeah, but it was over a gal.
Is this
like most of the time it is.
So is this?
What?
Absolutely.
Wiley's really trying to do a thing with ZZ.
Who knows?
I don't think so.
Maybe he's on the entanglement.
I just think this is when you brought this up in the chat, I was just like, what a waste of topic.
Femi just wants to piss on our topics. Anyway,
absolutely.
That's Femi.
Anything else? Anything else to talk about?
Food now?
I think we're done now.
Yeah.
So again, guys,
our last online thing. Can we go back to seeing each other now, please?
Do you want to do in the shop next week?
That would be nice.
Why don't you lot come to South London?
Thank you. Hey, this is what I said earlier. Not, fam, you lot live near the shop. I don't live near the shop.
I'm gonna have a new home studio set up this time next week.
Last time I came to South, it was closed.
I think you lot should come to South and put in the new studio.
No, can we let Lee's joke settle, please?
No, I don't like it.
Can we let that joke settle? You're holding back your comedian, brethren. A man said last time I came to South, it was closed. I didn't see that one coming.
What do you know? What the chat room want us to stay on here though? That's the thing.
Really?
But to be fair, we could still be together and broadcast live on YouTube, so that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
You know what? Out to the people then, one thing you don't realize sometimes is we could say some crud and then Ace has to delete it because he could lose his job. And they're the best moments. But live, everyone has to watch what they say. So there'll be some scandal. We talk about some scandal. And you know what? In years to come, people are going to go back in our podcast and they're going to listen. And we be dropping gems all the time, but you just don't even, they don't even see it.
Gems.
But at the moment, right now we're PG in it. But you don't even know the gems.
From the back, what are you talking about?
What?
All right, you know what?
That's the way it's that way.
I've got a wild relationship corner. Can we get that in quickly?
Go for it.
All right, so there's a guy who has basically caught his brother's girlfriend cheating on the brother. Yeah. Seen the girlfriend in like this other brother's car, blah 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 blah. He hasn't got no hard evidence. But kind of linked her, stuck it on her. Yeah, something. I see what you're doing, my older brother. He said you need to tell my older brother what you've been doing, or I'm gonna tell my older brother what you've been doing. Yeah. The problem is, the girl then reversed the hearse and said, okay, you tell him what I've been doing, my man. I will tell him that me and you linked at the start of me and your brother.
That actually happened. That actually happened.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit. Did that actually happen? Oh, well then.
Yeah.
She's lying. That's what she's lying. She's trying to get out of it. Actually got proof.
When you say link, when you say link,
where's the proof though? Where is the proof?
They just a kid.
So basically, they had like a one night stand, maybe about 2 weeks before the brother has. I don't want to be derogatory, ladies. I apologize. Before the brother has met her in a club and got details, and then started going out with said woman.
Oh well, let's be honest here. As your brother, you should have told your brother from day dot anyway. Why you let that? Why would you let your brother go out of a gal and you already chopped it and you don't say nothing? Like, you're already in the wrong, bro. If I wouldn't do that to my brother, and if he done that to me, I'll be upset too. Before you go there, you gotta tell me, bro. You're my brother. We're the same blood.
That's nasty.
Am I lying here?
You're right.
Wait. Am I missing something here? Like,
he was wrong.
No, you're right.
Yeah. How long have they been together now?
Year and a half.
And he doesn't know that his brother smashed before.
No.
Bro.
And now all of a sudden his brother wants to get a conscience and tell him what I'm with. Shut up, man.
Mind your business, innit? Mind your business, bro.
A girl that you smashed, and now all of a sudden you want to come and be Mr. Good Guy. Shut up.
Hold on, wait. Bro. Say that again, Pemmy.
Where'd you meet these people, man?
In it.
Right, listen. You see them road youths that come into the barbershop. They've got scandal for days, blood. For days, family. Them youths that come into the barbershop, you know a couple of them as well. But we're not going to get technical like that.
You know what I've learned sometimes as well, though, in life, yeah? Like, let's just imagine that he didn't go with the girl. Imagine he just didn't go with the girl in the beginning anyway. So he just found out that the girl is cheating on his brother, yeah? Or whatever. Even if that's the case, you still might as well mind your own business, because you know what? Man's seen situations where you go and tell them and they don't even believe you. Or they still stay together. And now you got to let someone else, you get what I'm saying? Less people on your team. It's not even that kind of barbecues are a bit sour.
I think it's a bit different if it's your brother, though.
Bro, listen, it doesn't matter if it's your brother, bro. Because certain times, like I said, certain man will still stay. We'll work through it. They'll do the Will Smith thing. That scenario Will Smith.
What you saying?
What I'm saying to you is that entanglement thing ain't new, bro. That's been happening. But no one wants to talk about it like that.
Lee, you would be happy if that happened to you with your little brother.
No, I wouldn't be happy. But what I'm saying to you is, I've been in a situation when I've told a man something, yeah, and he's caught, and he's been upset, and it's dysfunction. It's been a dysfunction in that relationship, and then they still stay together. And then I can even talk to my man no more. I've been in that situation before when I tried to be that guy, like, oh, you know what, bro, like, let me just tell you, like, right, this happened or whatever, or I know rare that, bro, and next thing you know, man, I got cut off. So sometimes you got to mind your business, you know?
Anyway, that was a good relationship corner. I got no advice for them.
What, Lee?
He already went there. Huh?
You find out somebody that you're looking at on the screen right now, his wife, was doing dirty. You wouldn't tell the man them.
Boy, she got to pay a retainer, boy, $5 a week. $5 a week to keep me quiet. Nah. You know what? I'll be honest with you. It would. Yeah, of course, I'd have to tell you, innit? Because you know what I'll do? I'll tell someone else in the group, and they'll probably tell you anyway. Damon, I'll just tell Ace, innit? And if it was Ace, I'll tell Damon. Or if it was, you get what I'm saying? I'll just do it that way.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? And then that person, you know what will happen? They'll have a meeting like, no, we got to tell him. I say, well, I ain't telling him, you tell him.
You know what I told you,
bro?
I told you. He's got to tell his brother. The thing is, his brother will forgive him.
Just lie about. I think lie about the relationship.
Nah, bro. What? I can't forgive. No, I can't forgive my brother.
Lee, if I told you now, it's best I tell you now than not tell you ever, and you find out 10 years down the line when you got a couple kids and all that. Nah, you're mad.
Bro, there's certain things I just can't.
You know what? Dislike me now for a month or two, then when you find out 5 years down the line when you got kids and you don't talk to me for the rest of your life, I'll take that now, cuz.
Bro, every day I'm catching more and more feelings for this girl, not knowing that she already slept with my sibling, bro. That's deep, bro.
It's not really my dad. Bro. You're supposed to spud me and say, go on.
Bro, I don't know, man. That hurts, man.
Oh, man.
His brother, but his willy was smaller than yours.
Oh my god, that girl's gotta be nang, bro. That's gotta be nang.
That girl, yeah.
Cold.
That's a horrible story.
You have to tell the brother, at least you owe your brother.
Absolutely.
Say that, you know what, your girl is cheating. And then if the girl then goes on and says, oh, you know, I did a thing with him 2 weeks before we got together. And what? You went together then?
Bro, you know what, yeah? There's a scenario back. Hello?
Go on.
I was gonna say back in my day when I was single, yeah, I was on tour. On tour, yeah. I'll never forget this in Bedford. I don't know if I said this on the thing before. I was on tour in Bedford, and after the show, there was one bar in Bedford. It's like a pub everyone goes to, innit? So I've gone down there with the comics after the show, and I'm chatting to this girl at the time. She was Chris, not a girl now though, but she was Chris at the time. Chris, I never forget. I was chatting anyway, but I'm chatting to the girl, and I'm getting emails from everybody in the place. So I'm like, what going on here? Like, what? Why is everyone acting dodgy? And then I said to the girl, do you feel like this feels uncomfortable here? And she turned to me and said, oh, people around here don't like me. So what do you mean they don't like you? She goes, oh no, because I had a baby for this guy. And then when he went to prison, I had a baby for his brother. I was like, dum, 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 dum. I was like, what?
Wow.
No. But the thing is, the girl was solid. Like, you think, what? She goes, yeah, but I said, why would you do that? She goes, there's not really that many guys around here. I said, what? And I said, nah, to be continued. This is long. So I know these things happen, bro.
They do.
I know these things happen.
They do.
Guys,
I'm mad.
I'm tired.
Listen, we'll be back on next Tuesday. We might be together. We might be on Zoom. We might be in the barbershop. We might not. Who knows? But comment. This episode will be up on Spotify tomorrow at some point. But thank you very much for listening. Till then, peace.
Peace.